Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and Blizzard kind of quietly, weirdly announced the next Twist season coming in February, which is a really cool, just different format for Hearthstone that we've only seen kind of in Tavern Brawl briefly, but not with the mechanics that we're going to be seeing. It's really interesting, as well as they basically said what classes will be getting those 2 Excavate Legendary rewards. We haven't seen it yet. There's not many classes left, but we can confirm what it'll be and when they'll be revealed, as well as there's like another event coming to Hearthstone that we'll talk about what that will mean and all of that cool stuff. So a lot of little news updates. I haven't been able to share as much with the card review season going on, which by the way will begin on Monday. And if you want to win those cards, we have a giveaway going on for 3 mini sets out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment on the video linked in the description below. Be subscribed to the channel. We are less than 300 subs away from unlocking that next mini set, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. And by the way, I haven't disliked this video yet, so I'm gonna do that. It is absolute terrible content. So yes, there was this like press release like given out, and like all these small sites just kind of published it. No one really seemed to be aware of like the Twist format until I tweeted it out earlier today, which is pretty crazy that they're not like on top of it. Why was this not in the blog with the mini set? But regardless, there was a bit of stuff put out there that also mentioned some other stuff. So it goes over like Showdown the Bandlands mini set coming out January 18th, you know, the usual stuff and all of that, that 38 new cards, 2 neutral, legendary minions, all new Excavate cards. But we do have here the little tidbit of the class that will get the legendary Excavate rewards, and it's the Paladin and Shaman classes get new Excavate rewards. Dig deep for powerful buffs and spells. So I'll be very curious to see, you know, like it's all elementals and beasts, right? 4 mana, 5/5 elemental beasts. I'm curious to see if that legendary will be a dual class legendary. Like, is it going to be just one card, or will Shaman and Paladin have their own rewards? We'll have to wait and see. And when is that going to happen? Well, if we move my stupid face over here, we could see that it's the last day of the reveals. January 16th, there'll be Paladin, Shaman, and Shaman Warrior all at 10 a.m. Pacific. So we'll have a review, and that'll be pretty exciting to see. And it's really cool that like these Excavate rewards and all that stuff allows them to basically make extra cards they wouldn't be able to make. It doesn't take the spot of one of the 38 cards in the collection, as well as dual class just like double dipping. Every class gets more stuff. I really hope going forward, like every mini set's dual class. It just allows, I feel like, for a bit more freedom. It could create balance issues, of course, but still, that's pretty rad. But what's the other stuff? Well, we could go over the February Twist season. So this is what we're talking about. The new popper, is that how you say it? Basically a popper format where it says get excited for a new twist, and it's actually a twist this time. It's not just a few old expansions. Go play them, right? The February season of Twist Mode starting February 1st adds a challenge by limiting your deck building to common cards only, and this includes all expansions through Year of the Dragon and core cards. And also I have had it confirmed that Caverns of Time, which is a wild only expansion, all that will be a part of that. You'll be able to use Caverns of Time commons, although there's barely any, if I remember correctly. There's very few. You discover new ways to stump your opponents without the power of rare, epic, and legendary cards. And Year of the Dragon, basically it's years 1 and 2, so like Naxxramas, Whisper the Old Gods meta. You got Journey to Ngoro, to Kobolds and Catacombs. You've got Year of the Raven, Witchwood, Boomsday, Rustic Rumble, all the way up to Year of the Dragon, which is Rise of Shadows, Saviors of Old Doom, and Descent of Dragon. So basically everything up until Demon Hunter was released into the game. So you can only put common cards in your deck. We've seen that in a Tavern Brawl before. That's about it, but it's a little bit more than that. As I did tweet this out, as I mentioned, kind of broke the news almost, because a lot of these sites, like, nobody follows or whatever. I didn't hear anything about it until I tweeted about it, so I'm taking minor credit. Celestial Lord corrected me because I said all expansions, and he said up and including Year of the Dragon. We all know my reading skills have been a little sus over the years, and it was interesting. There's some questions here. It was asked, will Discover in random cards be able to create non-commons, right? Like Babbling Book, I think, is a rare common. it'll just be able to create common spells. So basically you will not be able to create it by or generate any rare, epic, or legendary spells that goes for like minion summoning, everything. We saw that in the first season of Twist in like the beta where there was no neutrals allowed. That's what allowed for like really crazy, like the Halaze mage where you could just always discover that minion, right? So that will be true. And basically it will not include, it says cores and legacies not, so you don't have to worry about like Core Hound and stuff like that. Those cards should not be available. And another thing that was asked a lot is Deathlight and Demon Hunter going to be available? And no, they will not be. Despite the fact they do have a core set with some common cards, they could go into the neutral pool too, right? Apparently, I guess they feel like it is not worth doing. So that's a really cool format. I believe Magic has what is called a popper format where it's based limited on card rarity. And I will say the coolest thing about it, it might be dull. It might just be an aggro fest because most common cards are like cheap and more aggro-y, but you don't know. But the cool part about it is one of the biggest problems with Twist is accessibility, right? How expensive it is. If it's just common cards, maybe you'll actually feel okay to craft a couple cards to play it out, right? They're just commons. So that's something to keep a note of, but still, it's, you know, the lack of promotion, the fact I think I'm promoting it more than Blizzard is. I have Twist pretty much since it's come out, is still problematic. And I still think, yeah, they need better like accessibility. At least comments should make it a little bit easier. But love to hear what you guys have to say about the popper format or whatever. And if you'll be giving it a try, I will for sure. It's something totally different, an actual twist on the rules, unlike what we've seen for the most part so far. So pretty darn cool. And then they also say here, we're going to be getting the Hearthstone Lunar New Year event. The Lunar New Year event will be returning. Complete daily quest to earn a variety of rewards, including 2 hero skins and 3 signature cards. What are those signature cards? Well, they're the 3 we can't get yet. So we're not gonna have to wait until the next set like we did for Titans. Walking Mountain, which is a pretty cool one for Shaman. But the one I'm the most excited about by far is Cobalt Miner, because it's a really good card and it has one of the best signatures out there, as well as Howdy Finn. The card sucks, but Howdy Finn is pretty rad. So we can expect to get those. As for the portraits, I don't think they're loaded in the game. I have all the portraits except for rewards track ones, and we're still waiting on the new legendary mage one, and you know they're not going to give that one for free. I do want to see how this one's going to turn out, because you know some of the legendary ones are cool and some of them are horrifically bad. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff to look forward to, and haven't given you guys a little news update yet. Tomorrow we'll take a look at the cards I'm looking forward to leaving, and also will be sad about leaving from the core set. And then card reviews and all that stuff starts on Monday, finishes on Tuesday, and the mini set comes out on the 18th, and I'm sure patch notes will have even more stuff to talk about. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.